Hello, and welcome to Storytime with Miss J. I hope all of you are having a wonderful Friday like me. If you're having a wonderful Friday, shout really loud so I can hear you, okay? Oh my goodness! I'm so glad all of you are having a wonderful Friday. Now, I'm Miss J, but I want to know all of your names. Say your name really loud so I can hear it, okay? Oh, okay. So we have Amelia and Hazel and Jenny and Trevor and Cindy and Lee and Helene and Art and David and Charlie and Jimmy and Jessica and Francesca and Nicole. Oh, so many wonderful friends here with us watching at home. Fridays are my favorite day because I get to spend the afternoon with all of you and read you these wonderful, amazing books. Today, we'll be reading It Feels Good to Be Yourself, a book about gender identity, written by Theresa Thorn, illustrated by Noah Grigni. And I picked this book because I feel that it's super important to feel good to be yourself. That as long as you feel happy and you know in your heart who you are and how you feel, that is all that matters. So, with that, let's get started. Some people are boys. Some people are girls. Some people are both. Neither, or somewhere in between. This sweet, straightforward exploration of gender identity will give children a fuller understanding of themselves and others. With child-friendly language and vibrant art, It Feels Good to Be Yourself provides younger readers and parents alike with the vocabulary to discuss this important topic with sensitivity. I like that. It Feels Good to Be Yourself, a book about gender identity. This is Ruthie. She's a transgender girl. That means when she was born, everyone thought she was a boy, until she grew a little older, old enough to tell everyone that she's actually a girl. Girl is Ruthie's gender identity. Oh, and I love her pink overalls skirt dress. I love that. Oh, and there's two kitties in the window and oh, all these cute birds. She's beautiful hair. This is Ruthie's brother, Xavier. Xavier is a cisgender boy. That means when Xavier was born, everyone thought he was a boy. And as he grew older, it turned out everyone was right. He is a boy. Boy is Xavier's gender identity. And I love that he has a pink blow-up ducky around him and a purple boa and a blow-up little sword thingy. Oh, and there's a cute little puppy. Oh, and Ruthie's hugging her mom. Looks like a fun family. There are so many different ways to be a boy or a girl. Too many to fit in a book. But not everyone feels like either a boy or a girl. Non-binary is a helpful word that can describe a kid who doesn't feel exactly like a boy or a girl. And as we can see, we have a little one playing the trumpet with a cute tutu, rocking that short haircut. Another little one playing the flute. Ooh, and two dads right here with their adorable baby, and two little ones riding a double bicycle. That's crazy. And people just living their life. This is Ruthie's friend, Alex. Alex is both a boy and a girl. When Alex was born, everyone thought Alex was a girl. But Alex is both boy and girl. This is Alex's gender identity. Oh, and I wonder who she's seeing down the road. We'll find out. This is Alex's friend, JJ. JJ is neither a boy nor a girl. Ever since JJ was very little, they never felt exactly like a boy or a girl. They just felt like themselves. This is JJ's gender identity. And that's perfectly fine. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters. Alex and JJ are both non-binary. Just like there are many different ways to be a boy or a girl, there are many different ways to be non-binary. Too many to fit in a book. Some kids feel like girls. Some kids feel like boys. Some kids feel like a little bit of both. Part boy, part girl. Some kids don't feel exactly like a boy or a girl. They feel like neither. Some kids feel that their gender identity isn't always the same. It's often changing. And as you can see, we have a little one wearing a skirt and an awesome comfy jacket. They're playing hopscotch. Ooh, and this little one's doing the hula hoop and doing soccer and drawing. It's awesome. And even with all these possible ways to be, some kids don't feel any of the words they know fit them exactly right. There are a never-ending number of ways to be yourself in the world. And I love that they're playing with chalk. Who else loves playing with chalk? I know when Miss J was growing up, she loved playing with chalk all the time. Ooh, and we see a mermaid, ooh, and a kitty cat, and a dragon, and a horsey. These are great artists. Whether you feel like a boy, a girl, both, or neither, or if you describe yourself another way, that is your gender. Your gender identity might match what people thought you were when you were born, or it might not. See, when you were born, you couldn't tell people who you were or how you felt. They looked at you and made a guess. Maybe they got it right. Maybe they got it wrong. What a baby's body looks like when they're born can be a clue to what the baby's gender will be, but not always. When people guess wrong, it's okay to let them know. Ruthie was 5 when she told her parents, "I know you think I'm a boy, but I really feel like a girl." Oops, Ruthie was a girl all along. They just didn't know at first. I love that they're all hugging each other and just accepting Ruthie for who she is. When people guess right, it's also okay to let them know. Xavier was 3.5 when he told his family, "I'm a boy. I like being a boy." You might feel like a boy. You might feel like a girl. You might feel like both boy and girl, or like neither. You might feel like your gender changes from day to day or from year to year. You might feel that none of these words describe you perfectly. You might not be sure yet. Maybe you're still figuring it out, which is totally fine. There's no rush. Your feelings about your gender are real. Listen to your heart. No matter what your gender identity is, you are okay exactly the way you are, and you are loved. It feels good to be yourself, doesn't it? If you do have the book at home, the author put in some notes and some terms that are also really helpful. So again, if you have the book, please check those out. And there's an awesome author's note and illustrator's note. And that's the end. If you enjoyed this story today, check out my other videos from past Fridays. There's awesome, fun, different stories that you can hear. Next week, we'll be reading The Proudest Blue, a story of hijab and family, written by Olympic medalist Ibtihaj Muhammad with S.K. Ali, and art by Hatem Ali. I picked this book because I love the beautiful illustrations and message. Be proud of who you are and your traditions, and never let bullies or unkind words change who you are, because there will always be people who love, support, and accept you for who you are. I'm so glad that you could all join me on this awesome Friday. Until next time, have a great rest of your Friday, weekend, and next week. Bye!